a message for every Keisha out there making videos talking about they hate the passport bros or what passport bros are doing, and this and that and the third. You see this age that we're living in? This is the age of humility for y'all. For men, most especially black men who are divesting and going to greener pastures and finding success, this is the year of liberation. For y'all, this is the age of humility. Y'all had to be humbled. It was about time. Calling yourselves queens and this and that, but you ain't got a ring because you can never be down with the king. Start the show.
Now this looks like a job for me.
Hey, you that's watching, get closer. I've got information for you that's very valuable. Do you know that starting November, those of you that are married or, are in relationship with the government, well, the government have broken up with you. They are saying they will not give you any more food stamps, and they also mean to take your Section 8 away. That's right. It's in the news. I know this news is not what you want to hear, but I don't want to be blamed for not bringing you the news. And there's some of you that are already making videos upset that, the food stamps have been cut off. So therefore, you are going to go to the stores and start stealing. Well, guess what? They have remedies for that too. If you steal, they will put you in jail. You will get free food, but it will be in jail. Okay? But my only advice for you is, here's what you need to do to counter this. Get rid of your bonnet. Practice fasting. That would help you lose some weight also. Practice smiling and being nice. Provide good customer service and enter the workforce. Okay? That's what would help you. Because they're not playing anymore. And for those of you that said you're mad you're going to move to Africa, they do not give food stamps over there. Nowhere around Africa. They do not give food stamps. So I'm just here to help you out. Okay? Things is about to get real. So depending on the government, it's not a secure position. You said your baby daddy was in shit. Now look at how the government is acting. The government is acting worse than your baby daddy. What are you gonna do now? I mean, besides some of you saying you're going to steal, get rid of your bonnet, get you a job, change your attitude, all that nasty stuff, calling yourself queen. Well, guess what? You're no longer a queen. Thank you. I hope this message finds you in a great spirit. If it's not, I hope it puts you in a great spirit. Thank you.
Pride goes before a fall. I repeat, pride goes before a fall. I don't need black men. Black men are this, black men are that. Black men are whack. Yeah, of course. Pushed by the biggest sellouts in the history of the whole United States of America. I told you, all of that pride, all of that arrogance, it was gonna cost y'all. Y'all listening to idiots like Sexy Red, City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Suki Hana, and them cornballs and stuff, demeaning black men and this and that. Meanwhile, when it comes to the betterment of the nation and what y'all have done for the nation, or what people have done for the nation, y'all have really not contributed jack. The roads, cars, the buildings, houses, everything. The men put all that stuff together. Y'all are just beneficiaries. Even the phones that y'all pick up, talking about I hate men, sharing y'all messages and this and that. Well, guess what? The government has broken up with y'all. What y'all gonna do? And we still don't want y'all. We still don't want y'all. I want y'all to experience what real suffering is about. Yeah. Disrespect will not go unpunished. Know that, okay? And that's why a lot of us date interracially. But the double standards will always be there. Yeah. Want to know why? This is why. It's ridiculous.
Now, this right here, folks, this is what we call a double standard. Now, we see these everywhere and on both sides of the spectrum. We see things that men can do, but women can't, and women can do, and men can't. But this is a very interesting one to me, and it's one that I've always been curious about. Now, oftentimes, if you find a black woman who is married to or dating a white man, there seems to be very little pushback when it comes to other black women, right? And this isn't me trying to bash black women, because that's always a conversation. As soon as you say the word black woman, it's like, oh, that's bashing. No, it's not bashing. I'm actually pointing to something that needs observation, right? So just hear me out here. Hear me out. If your offense is the first thing to take guard, then so be it, but hear me out. Why is it that in this situation, there is oftentimes support and even understanding, but yet in this case, you hear comments such as this one right here. Ain't your mama black? Or even worse off, oh, you must hate your mama, or you must hate yourself. Why is it that these two cannot be equivalent? Why is it that it can't just be, oh, she found somebody that she loves, right? And I'm not saying that that's her actual man. I know she has a different baby daddy, whatever. That's not the point. But the fact that a woman who looks like this could be in love with a man who looks like that should not be a problem. I mean, unless you are a racist, then that's your issue. That's between you and you. You and God.
They are racists, bro. They have always been racists. You know what I mean? They've always been like that. Bloody blood clot racists. Nasty stank scum of the earth.
This is the exact same scenario, but instead this is seen as problematic. And take away who the person is. I know that's Bronny James. I understand that this, daddy is one of the greatest basketball players ever. Put this in a context in anybody. A man who looks like this and a woman who looks like that is somehow problematic. Why? Why is this self-hatred, but this one is celebrated?
Total hypocrisy, my brother. Total hypocrisy. Oh, and here's someone else who will explain this stuff in a much broader perspective.
I recently did this video of a black woman who openly admitted, that she had different standards for black men than she did men outside of her race. Specifically, she went on to share that although she had a black man who treated her nice, was very kind to her, did all kinds of different things, she just wasn't really feeling him. But when she got with a Latino man, she went just bend over backwards to do things for him. And it wasn't because he did anything particularly great, it's just because he wasn't black. And so she wanted to be like, man, like black women don't really like black men like that. And she was kind of joking about it. But the thing about it is, she said out loud what I believe a lot of ladies feel internally. I'm not saying everybody, but because I do believe there is still sometimes some internalized self-hatred that goes on, particularly in the Black American community, this is why I think there are times where that disrespect that we can see amongst each other permeates in the way it comes out in relationships, the way it comes out in families. And as a married black woman, I really feel like I'm starting to see more and more how much of culture and society does not create a healthy environment for just marriage and black love in particular to thrive. Because we already have a culture that really nurtures a lot of this self-hating ideas and rhetorics about, black women, and then black women sometimes too. Also, it's like they can really internalize these self-hating ideas about their own men, and we don't say it, but it's just the little things, wanting a lighter skinned baby, wanting a baby with good hair, going online and always associating like wealth and class and position and all this stuff with like white men or non-black men, like just all this programming that's been going on for decades. And we bring all that stuff sometimes into relationships, into marriage. And I feel like I've literally seen black women treat their own men a particular way, and then fast forward and then give other people of other races better behavior.
Boom, right there. Black men, divest if you want to, okay? Keep divesting. Don't let no clown or no cornball of a Keisha tell you what to do. And for those who love to say, oh, black men hate black women, oh, I'm sick of it, oh, blah, blah, blah. Well, what do y'all have to say about stuff like this?
To the women who liked to date men, and only women who like to date men only, this message is for you. If you are not a woman who enjoys or wants to date a man, then keep on scrolling. My rent is $6,000. My nails, $150. My hair, $300 minimum. All right, my facials, at least $200, $250. So I pay for all this myself. I do not expect a man to take care of this for me because he is my partner, not my father. All right? I think the men have left now. Ladies, when a man invites you over to his apartment or his house for the first time, please rob him. Please understand that this man wants you to rob him. All right? So I need you to listen to me carefully. Go and take whatever is the most valuable thing that you can see in his place while he's going to the bathroom. If you don't think you can gather cash, jewelry, or any other valuables in 5 minutes or less, then go ahead and go into his wallet, take a cute little picture of the front and back of his credit card, and then leave before he comes out of the bathroom. And then make sure you block him. And I hope it goes without saying, please do not waste any of your time stealing dumb shit like cans of soda and utensils and toilet paper. Find something valuable because, listen, if that man really was smart, he would have never invited a complete stranger into his house the first time he's meeting her. So this will be a learning lesson for him. This is you doing community service for him.
What more can I say? Strong and independent, the most educated demographic, but that's what they do. Shoplift, boost, and steal. That's what they are. Kleptos, thieves, robbers. We don't want to put rings on fingers of kleptos, thieves, and armed robbers like them. Yeah? So yeah, it is what it is. You heard it yourself. You heard it yourself. She said it.
The majority of black women are not queens. You are paid government agents. You are empowered, but not in the way that you think. You teamed up with the government via government assistance, child support, legal violence, and they weaponized you against your own community and your own men. They sold you on being strong and independent, but really they just isolated you and set you up for further manipulation and failure. The system didn't for you. It actually programmed you to fight against your own, disrespect your men, and not respect your elders. You traded family for funding, and while you celebrate your freedom, your house just is slowly burning down, actually rapidly. Unfortunately, you're not raising children, you're actually programming them. Your daughters are repeating the same cycles as you, becoming baby mamas, involved in sugar daddy culture, whole culture, all of the above. And then your sons lack leadership, discipline, and self-control. So just no order at all, just all dysfunction, emotionality, and rage. You became the perfect weapon to inject the dysfunction right directly into your children, so they don't have to do it because you're doing it for them. And then you brag about your degrees and how you're the most educated and independent and strong and how you guys can take care of yourself, but your children can't read. Can we make that make sense? And as long as you keep choosing the system over black men, you'll remain a non-player character, a program bot running down a government code, just raising the next generation of slaves. And this is why you lead in obesity, single motherhood, least likely to get married, least desirable, most likely to raise a criminal. It's because you're a product of the very system that you think you're outsmarting.
Moral of the story? Queens wear crowns, not bonnets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Yeah.
Sydney is Carolina. Would like to say welcome to Rio, and we are looking forward to have you here. Have a good time.
And cheers, bro!
God bless America.